At this point of the season, the Big Ten is the Big Three. When we talk about the three teams that have separated themselves in Tier 1 in the pack of the Big Ten, really it's because of their star power up front and their supporting cast around them. Let me explain. Let's start first with the Purdue Boilermakers. Jaden Ivey is a guard that can do things. He's a guard that can score. He's a guard that can dish, and he makes everyone around him better. And that's such a cliche in sports. He makes everyone's around him better. Well, when you're good, hopefully that'll happen. But it's the truth, really, with Jaden Ivey. When Jaden Ivey is good and he's scoring and players flock to him, dish it outside to Sasha Stefanovic. All of a sudden, Stefanovic has got 15 points and 4 or 5 three-pointers. When he's driving to the lane, drop off at the block to Williams, the big man can put it in. You look at Edey as another guy down low that can really capitalize off of pick and roll and a lot of other things in terms of a big man in this Purdue offense. When Jaden Ivey is on, good things happen. You look at their last game against Purdue, or you look at their last game against Rutgers. They are Purdue. You look at that last game, right? Trying to avenge that loss from earlier on in the season. Jaden Ivey puts up 25 points, 15 of them from the free throw line, which means he's getting into the painted area and he's getting hacked. But a lot of other players around him are scoring in double digits. Sasha Stefanovic was in double digits. Williams was in double digits. There were many other players in double digits. And when you put up 84 points, that usually means you'll come out on top. When you have a Purdue team that likes to score, they like to get up and down, they like to light up the scoreboard like they do, when Jaden Ivey is on, the rest of this Purdue team is on. Let's move to the next team out of the Big Three. Let's go to the Wisconsin Badgers, right? That big win over Michigan here this weekend. Boy, I love watching Johnny Davis. I love the athleticism that he has. I love his ability to step back and pull up a mid-range jump shot that is smooth as silk. And Johnny Davis is so fun to watch. His athleticism, his length on defense as well. He's an all-around player. And Johnny Davis, he's been putting up some big games as of late. He's the heart and soul of this Wisconsin team. And with Davison and Call and the others around, once again, we're talking about the others around him, the supporting cast. But Johnny Davis seems like a player where he can put the team on his back in a given point, go on a 10-0 run, take the lead, and win a big-time tournament game. That's what I see when I look at Johnny Davis right now. I just love the way he plays. He's built, I think, for the month of March. I think this Wisconsin team, right? They're a tough physical team, but this is a team that's kind of scoring more than typical Wisconsin teams. Really like what I see in Johnny Davis. And once again, the supporting cast, especially Davison, right around him. And then let's finish off with the Illinois Fighting Illini. Kofi Cockburn, right? Big Ten Player of the Year candidate. You're talking about the other two. Ivey and Davis, perimeter-oriented guys. The game of basketball is going out towards the three-point line. Not for Kofi Cockburn, not for Illinois, though. He's a guy that he's going to be a mismatch down inside, and that's what I like about teams that maybe have a big man that can score like a Kofi Cockburn that's athletic inside, is because it's the mismatch. It's the mismatch nightmare. A lot of players are going to the perimeter. They don't want to play hard-nosed basketball inside, but Kofi Cockburn, he'll rebound, he'll block shots, he'll score points, he'll do it all. He can step out, no doubt about it. He can step out, hit that mid-range shot, but, this is a guy that lives and breathes down on the block, and of course, with Frazier and Plummer and the other guys that can hit that outside shot around him, they're built the opposite of those two teams that I talked about, right? Jaden Ivey, perimeter game, Johnny Davis, perimeter game. I feel like Illinois is built inside out. Get the ball inside to Kofi Cockburn, dish it out, see if guys like Frazier then can hit an outside shot. See if Plummer can hit an outside shot, and other players like that. Those are my three teams. When you get below that to your second tier, you look at your Michigan States, you look at your Iowas, your Rutgers, your Ohio States. I mean, maybe Harper on Rutgers, but a lot of things I see in those tier 2 teams, I'm not sure if I see a player on those teams that can put a team on his back, win a couple of tournament games, and I don't think those teams really have the depth talent-wise that the Big Three and the Big Ten really do that I mentioned on. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Which one of these three teams do you think could make the deepest NCAA tournament run? Or do you think there's a Big Four, there's a Big Five? Am I missing out on somebody? Is there a dark horse in that group that could make a run possibly in the Big Ten tournament to change your mind or prove that I'm wrong? Leave your thoughts, comments below. Make sure you subscribe. Tournament time is right around the corner. Can't wait. It's going to be a great Big Ten tournament. I'm Big Ten Ted. We'll see you in the next one.